Is it better to buy a house or is it better to rent one? Homeownership is every Nigerian's dream, as we know. In some regions like the eastern Nigeria, which is predominantly inhabited by the Igbos, homeownership is considered to be the ultimate achievement. The big question is, are people achieving this dream in Nigeria? Well, unfortunately, the answer is no. In 2008, the Central Bank of Nigeria noted a 17 million housing deficit. This housing deficit has risen from 7 million in 1991 to 17 million in 2018. This report has also shown that Nigeria needs 700,000 houses annually through 20 years to be able to accommodate its rising population. Whether these statistics are right or not, I think we can all agree that an average Nigerian cannot, and I repeat, cannot afford housing. Now, with the rising population and the ever-increasing demand for housing in Nigeria, prices of homes have skyrocketed, and an average salary earner cannot afford to buy a unit of a house here in Nigeria. For context, one unit of 3-bedroom bungalow in Lagos costs about 15 to 18 million naira, depending on the location. Meanwhile, in the east, you might get it a little cheaper for about 9 to 10 million naira. The minimum wage in Nigeria is 33,000 naira, which makes it impossible for an average Nigerian earning little above the minimum wage to be able to afford a home. Renting, on the other hand, is not a walk in the park, as we all know that in fact, renting a house in Lagos is literal war. And now, the question of the day is, with the financial capacity to fund both, would you rather buy a house or rent one? Hi, welcome to Max TV. My name is Wale, and on this channel, we share top-notch real estate content. So if you're an investor, a new realtor, an existing realtor, stick around because this channel is for you. If you're new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like, and also if you enjoy watching this video, hit the notification icon so you get notified when we drop new content. Now back to the question of the day. Most Nigerians presented with this question will definitely opt for buying a new home because it's a no-brainer. Why borrow something when you can own one for a lifetime? But it is the truth that in some situations, renting can actually be better than buying. Now let's look at some of these situations. Number one, are you always on the move? If you're someone who is always traveling either for work or on vacation, then renting might actually be the best option for you as opposed to buying a house and tying money down. Also, are you planning to relocate? If you're looking at traveling either for work or education, then buying might be a bad idea, except you're buying the property for some other purpose. Thirdly, what is your risk tolerance? Buying a home is an investment, and a capital-intensive one at that. Before you purchase a house, you must be ready financially, emotionally, and mentally. If not, then buying a home is not for you and you are better off renting one. Number 4 is, can you actually afford a home? You know, buying a house does not stop at the cost of the house. It also cuts across other factors, including remodeling, customization, repairs, and even finishing. Turning a house into your dream home comes with extra cost, and without that, your dream is not really actualized. The 5th point is, are you ready to settle? There comes a time in everybody's life when they decide consciously that it is time to stop the playboy lifestyle, get married, and have kids. If you are not in this category, then renting might still be the best option for you. Now, having answered the question of the day, it's time to look at the consequences of both options. One advantage buying a home gives you is freedom. Have you ever heard the real estate marketing phrase, we sell you a house and make it a home? Well, that explains the freedom home ownership affords you. When you acquire a new home, you have the freedom to customize it to your own taste. You are in charge of how the lighting will be, the finishing, the interior, and more. Owning a home also gives you a sense of stability, where you don't have to worry about landlord issues, sudden hike in rent, or even renewal. And stability could also mean your kids get to integrate into a society where they can make friends and make memories. Several studies have also shown that having a stable and conducive environment can help shape our kids in a positive light as opposed to changing environments. Owning a home also gives you privacy. You are in control of who visits, when they can visit, when to leave, when you open your gate, and even when to shut it. Another point is pride of ownership. Worldwide, owning a home is regarded as one of the greatest achievements a human can ever attain. Renting could feel temporary, meanwhile owning a home fosters some sense of pride. So now let's look at the disadvantages of buying a home. Number one is that buying a home is capital intensive. One of the major drawbacks of buying a home is that it requires a huge amount upfront. Financial commitments are better off renting. A 3-bedroom duplex in Lekki costs at least 57 million naira. Even with a payment plan, only the uber rich can afford this. The next point is opportunity cost. Now listen, someone can make an argument that why buy a home of 57 million naira when you can rent one for 2 million naira and still have 55 million to invest and make more money. This is a strong argument. Buying a home also locks you in the same environment for a lifetime. You need to ask yourself, are you ready to get the same view looking out your window for the rest of your life? Because except you are going for a vacation or traveling for business, you might feel stuck in the same environment for a lifetime. Another valid point you need to look into is maintenance and upkeep costs. Buying a house also means you get to bear the cost of maintenance, remodeling, upgrade, and repairs in that environment. Let's go over the advantages of renting a home. Gen Z is changing the dynamics of the working environment as they prioritize work-life balance. Don't be surprised they might opt for remote working. This gives them the flexibility to work from anywhere in the world. I mean, you can visit any country and tour the world without the burden of buying a new home. Another very valid point when it comes to the advantage of renting a home is the fact that you are not responsible for maintenance and upkeep. Because when you are renting, the hassle of maintenance and upkeep stays with the landlord. Having stated the advantages of renting a home, now let's look at the downsides, which are the disadvantages of renting a home. Number one is risk of increasing the rent. Tenants are forced to live at the mercy of their landlords, and with the current inflation, the prices of the house can go up at any time and they have to obey or face the risk of eviction. Another disadvantage of renting a home is lack of freedom. Most apartments in Nigeria are mainly co-living spaces, and in such living conditions, the privacy of tenants are often invaded. Also in these apartments, security is a challenge because they are built tightly together and confrontation is a daily routine. And the last point is less stability. Renting gives you a sense of no stability, and it's harder for you to put down your roots to settle as you are not assured of your living conditions tomorrow. And now we are back to the question of the day. Which is better, buying a home or renting one? Now, many factors have to be taken into consideration before you answer this question, like, are you married? Do you have kids? Are you living with an extended family? And what is the size of your family? And just in case you decide to own a home, don't forget, here at P1, we have affordable homes in fast developing environments that you can key into with a flexible payment plan. That's it for today, guys. Don't forget to hit the notification icon so you get notified when we drop our next videos. Till then, it's bye for now.